Hello everyone, warm welcome to my channel. Welcome to your video reading today. We are doing a pick a pile, and we are doing a pick a pile on any week ahead in autumn, the topic of money, prosperity, quality of life, work, job, career, whatever wants and needs to come through in this topic. So you will find your timestamps as always down below in the description. Please use those when you are ready to skip ahead to your reading. You'll see your disclaimer there as well. Link to Patreon, the tip jar, thank you, Patreon supporters, and if you're tipping today, the thank you always for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. You can give back with a thumbs up. If you have a comment, please don't hesitate to leave it, and let's have some fun and get into this. So option one, I have this really cool coin I recently received on your pile. It's got a skeleton, as you can see here. Okay, option two, you have a bag of pumpkin spice, the tiny 100, and the orange rose on top of your pile, center pile. And option three, we are on option three. Option three, you are the $50 pile. You have the $50 on top of your pile. All right. So if you need some more time selecting, please pause the video now and take it. I will move into option one with all of you selecting option one today. All right, option one. You have the last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details coming up. Attend to the details. Last quarter moon in Virgo energy to me is giving this message that some of you are in this phase, in this process where you've been doing something independently for a while and you're about to bring it to a state where it's moving from like the 6th house to the 7th house. So it's more of an independent energy with Virgo into something where you're sharing. There's a partnership, or it's like you're ready to start accepting customers. So that's exciting if you guys are on that precipice right now. Yeah, Ace of Potions, new beginning energy. Congratulations on that. Let's take a moment to just appreciate that and take that in. The Death card represents transformation. For some of you, it's also representing Sun in Scorpio, or some other astrological happening with Scorpio. Mercury might be in Scorpio, Venus could be in Scorpio, Jupiter could be in Scorpio. Jupiter, definitely with a money reading, could have an influencing effect. Okay, we have the Judgment card. That's Libra energy. So probably some planets in Libra as well. The Tower, this can represent Scorpio or Capricorn if we're talking zodiac signs. Page of Potions, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as I read the cards. It can be any of them. Queen of Potions, same thing. Water sign energy. Okay. So the Ace of Potions, this is like something new that you could love, right? Or you're investing your heart in a new direction. Preparing to. I feel like some of you, it's offering some sort of cup. It's like you've created something, you're sharing it with the world, or you've prepared your resume, you're putting it out there. There's some sort of step where it's going from, I've been working behind the scenes as an individual, going solo, and now I'm ready to like hold out what I have to offer and collaborate. The Four of Needles reversed, the Death card. There's transformation, whether we have our heads wrapped around it, whether we logically understand it or not. This week, there is change, there is transformation. There's a big theme about this. It's a good week for creativity. It's a good week to be organized, to take care of the details, to make your plans, your lists. The Sacred Trinity. Sometimes it's as simple as just like 3 steps. Simplifying things can be really assistive. break it down, beginning, middle, end. Step 1, step 2, step 3. One of these candles feels like creative juices, transformational juices, purchasing, receiving new things, these 6 of presents, money or gifts, tangible things, opportunities, gifts, and giving them. Okay, that's creative too. And then like one of these candles to me feels like organization. It's making your lists or your schedule, whatever it is. And these 3, I'm not sure what the other one is, but these 3 create a synergy, create some magic. But the Tower cards here with the Page of Potions and the Queen of Potions. And so this week it is predicting some surprises, some things. I feel like overall a lot of you are prepared for this, and this is something that feels good. The Ace of Cups that comes in very quickly, maybe in an unexpected way, surprises you. With the Page of Cups and the Queen of Potions, it's like you're choosing love, you're choosing to prioritize your emotional wealth and well-being and maybe that of others. And this is great because it's like more magnetic to the physical stuff. You have this higher perspective, these worthy goals like that, and the universe wants to come in and assist you and back you up. But the page here, the Page of Potions next to the Tower, it feels like something could be fresh, something could be new. There could have been something that changes, right? And so we're kind of cautious. We're kind of like getting our feet wet, exploring something. How do I feel about this? Is this job a good match? Is this a good fit? I just lost my other one. I have to get a new one this week. Like, as an example, I don't mean to put that on anybody. That's not what we're doing here. But like, if that's what it actually happens, that's what actually happens. And that is an example of how the energies could manifest. Let's go ahead and see what we have for chimes and leaves for you guys. I feel like it's Libra season, Scorpio season, especially if that's the situation. But regardless, there's something here about like water sign people who are emotionally open, receptive, healing, helpful, have emotional wealth in their life. You being able to work with them in a great way, like they could really assist you at this time. Maybe some of you are investing in like purchasing an oracle reading, a tarot reading. You're investing in your spirit or your emotional well-being. You're investing in going to see a counselor. You're investing in some bath salts because taking a bubble bath on your own or with your lover, it would be very good. It would be healing. It would be rejuvenating. It would be emotionally rewarding and fulfilling. It's a thing of emotional wealth. This quality of life comes through, and it's potent. Words are big. Okay, words are big right now. Some of you are journaling, writing, labeling. There could be contracts. Words are big right now. Reading. Is it in Z? Okay, Y and Z to me indicates the end of some sort of cycle or phase, but it's like the end is the end, but it's not. Like with the Death card, it's an energy of transmutation and transformation and metamorphosis. So it's like the caterpillar is no longer a caterpillar. Now the caterpillar is a cocoon, or the cocoon is no longer a cocoon. It's busted, it's ended, it's done. It's a butterfly, but the energy's really just transformed or transmuted. Does that make sense, guys? You have the heart sharpener. Yeah, like your love life is getting more vivid. Things you love, feeling loving, your heart is sharpening. Somebody else's heart might be sharpening. So we have heart wisdom and intelligence. We have the bell, sound, music, again, words. The heart is on ice. Somebody might need to cool it down, their passion, or bring some balance to a connection that really starts snowballing quickly. We start moving very quickly with it. Somebody might get carried away, and this could be something that you fall in love with too. It's an idea, it's a project. You know, you need to go out and do all these things for your store right away, set up this display, you're in love with this idea, or you need to there's just this excitement, like you need to throw this huge party, and it's like we kind of have to balance it out with the ice box heart here and the sharpening of the heart. However, I do feel like some of you, it's like your heart has been on ice for a while, or somebody's heart's been on ice. There's been a dormant hobby or interest, or just love life, passion, sex, sexuality, expression, this stuff, had it on ice, and now it's like it's coming out of the ice box. We're sharpening up those skills, that version of ourselves this week. There is this synergy here. There's some like thunderstorm type energy or lightning bolts, because the two currents, you know, the two opposites, the polarities are coming together, and there is this change, this shift. So this is beautiful. This is like noticeable change, shift, things happening quickly, times, surprises, a lot of love, a lot of passion. Some of you have things at home, or practical things connected to your body, your money, your resources, your family, your home, your land, your gardens, that need tending and will take up some of your time. Maybe things going on there. They're showing me brown bordering red. So that's like the earth star chakra, or your grounded energy, your family, your lineage, your home environment, like your physical body, the way you're taking care of that, food you're eating, stuff like that. Create framing or creating a border to hold the passion, right? And this could be like a cauldron of creative juices where you're making stuff. Yeah, I get this like freedom of expression, freedom of choice element with your week. It's like it's up to you. You're painting the picture. You're creating your life. What do you want to do? What colors do you want to use? What moods do you want to be in? What feels good? What people do you want to connect with? Like, here's my to-do list. I made it myself. Who's going to assist me? Like, it is very much about you and what you are choosing to create at this time. Okay, yeah, a lot of variety as well. And it's like with this very new, fresh energy, maybe you've moved somewhere that's new, right? And there's so much to see, so much to explore. It's going to take time. It's like you've just entered some sort of new doorway, and you're staring at all of these opportunities, this variety, these colors, this possibility. If it's a person, it's like, wow, this person has depth to them. So yeah, we have yes, no here. Some of you might need to spell it out for somebody. It's yes or no. You're giving somebody an option, see what they say, or the other way around. You might have to like just make some choices, some decisions, say yes, say no to something. We also have New York. So for some of you, connecting with New York this week, some way, shape, or form. Sit, S-I-T, sit. Some of you are getting a message, you're receiving money, some sort of progress while you are seated this week, while you're sitting down. So like if your body tells you, I need a break, I need to sit down, or your intuition tells you like, I'm gonna go sit over here near this person or near this painting for a while. There could be a reason for that. Like I'd go with that. That's what I've got coming through for you guys. Many blessings. Have a wonderful week. Look forward to reading for you in the future, and bye-bye. All right, pile 2. Welcome again. Your first card is nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. I do feel like it showed up reversed, and I do feel like some of you, like you've got some things that are pretty solid in your life. You've got some things that are rather immovable that you can count on, that you can rely on. So that needs to be specified and made note of. The World card, yeah, right at the end of some sort of cycle, some sort of new beginning. Need to clear my throat. You may want to turn your volume down. Apologize. Okay. All right. So, the World card goes into the Seven of Presents. Then we have the Six of Needles, the Moon card, Page of Needles, Knight of Potions. Okay, I'm hearing like listen and feel more than you speak. With something, the Temperance, about getting the balance right. The Two of Needles, the Page of Presents. Alright. As far as zodiac signs go, on the table you have Cancer, you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, all presenting themselves. So these could be characters in your story. This could be reflecting what is going on currently, astrologically speaking, this week. Let me gaze at these a moment. I like the World card going into the Seven of Presents quite a bit, because it feels like you've come to some sort of finish line and it is just the beginning. You've been preparing for something and you continue to prepare and like take practical steps and do what needs to be done and enjoy the process as much as you can as well. Whether this is something that you may be healing from or somebody else is healing from, or this is something that brings healing to the world. It brings some sort of, you're bringing some sort of gift, some sort of offering, I feel, and there are gifts and offerings for you to receive too. The Page of Needles, some of this stuff is information, it's conversations, it's happy thoughts, it's like having peace and balance with your thoughts, with your emotions. The Knight of Potions. The Knight of Potions could represent some sort of romantic offer coming in for some of you, or an opportunity to do something that you like to do. Maybe you really love going to the movie theaters, so it's about going to the movie theaters. Or maybe you really love going to art museums and you're invited to go to an art museum. Whatever it is. The Temperance here, and then the Page of Presents at the end. I'm going to predict that a number of you will wake up with some sort of answer or solution, or like you feel more confident about going in one direction over the other. There's some sort of choice or decision to make this week. And I feel like you're going to sleep on it. You're going to go to sleep one night and you're going to wake up and you're going to feel like, you know what, this is the way to go. And you're going to do that. The Temperance card could involve making things like candles or soaps or soups or food, actual recipes, instruction manuals. It could represent any of these things and more. So we will get some chimes to help us clarify. There's this message of like you've come as far as you've come, and you've come a long way, but there's this fresh energy as if you've only just begun, and there's this mutable energy as like if you don't like something, we can change it. You know, we can do certain things to balance it out. This soup is too salty, maybe we'll add more water to balance that out, to fix it. Okay. So have faith in your abilities this week, guys. You got reason to. Even with the Page of Presents, I feel like maybe some of you are new at something, new to a job, new to a certain career, new to anything that you're, quality of life. It could be dating a certain person, it's whatever. But you got reason to have confidence nonetheless. Okay, you got $100 bill on the table, so that could be exact. Some of you could be receiving 100. or giving 100 could be to a Sagittarius person, could be to a water sign person, could really be connected to anything. We got the ladybug. It is upside down. We'll turn it over in a minute. The ladybug to me is a symbol of good fortune, good luck, success. So it's upside down, so it feels like maybe something is disguised, or again, like you have some sort of choice or decision. You're not sure which door to choose, which one is the lucky one initially. But it's there. It's just a matter of flipping the coin or seeing the other side of it. Okay, you got the letter I, the letter T. You can brain dumps with these to expand your messages further if you're inspired. Okay, the cooler with the heart. Some of you might literally be chilling something, like you're making some sort of food and you're sticking it in the freezer, for example. This could involve fluctuations with weather. It could be like people are getting closer, gravitating towards each other as weather gets cooler, body heat on a very basic level, but there's maybe more to it. It's like a re-emerging, possible, also a de-thawing of the heart, a re-emerging of something that's been dormant or frozen for a period of time, put on ice. The lightning bolt could indicate some sort of breakthrough, something happening by surprise, quick, sudden energy, maybe about a friend, a loyal friend, or it has to do with you, it has to do with karma, it has to do with you reaping the results of your dedication, your persistence to healing, to mending, to repairing something within yourself or your situation or connection. Okay, so we've got like superhero friend or superhero loyalty and some sort of breakthrough energy or quick sudden information, surprise that comes up. The Page of Needles. You may want to ask the questions you have, get the information that you can about this, so you can feel it out, think it out, go through your process, the temperance, the recipe, your personal process. Okay, let's get some leaves. Beautiful. We got a bit of Christmassy energy on the table. Some of you, Yuletide seasons making its appearance in its way. The red and the green, these colors in particular. These are great colors to work with in relation to money at this time and just in general. The root chakra is connected to red. Red is a lovely option, as is green. Yeah, it's like learning is a process, and I feel like you have partial understanding of something. Maybe you're giving, like others have a partial understanding of you or your ideas or what you're trying to do or what you have to offer. So much gorgeous energy inside. Yeah. There's something here about gifts, like presents, things wrapped up, or things that are sort of put on ice or tucked away, preserved for a period of time until the universe decides, until you align and it's time for that to be revealed to you. So that can come through in a variety of different ways. Tangible things, money, yes, but it can also be more spiritual, more emotional, it can be more intellectual, it can be information. Yeah, I'm getting mint as well. Some of you are working with peppermint, mint this time. That could help boost your financial success. Mint is said to be good for money. Just enjoyable too. It feels like it brings in some sort of cleansing, fresh energy. The temperance would appreciate. Yeah, temperance energy. You got working on your side here this week. Okay. Yeah, and a phone call. A number of you getting a phone call from a female or from somebody personal placements in Cancer, maybe somebody from the past. Some sort of news that helps you heal or repair something. Some sort of message. via the phone. All right, pile 2, I'm going to leave your reading here. Many blessings to you, and bye-bye. All right, pile 3, here we are. Your first card is New Moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. And then you have the 9 of Potions, that's wish fulfillment, wishes granted. The 8 of Potions. The 9 of Candles, okay. So I do see victory, success coming through very strongly right in the beginning of your reading for you this week. It's like you're getting what you wanted, you asked for, wish fulfillment, victory, success here. The 8 of Potions is like, so now what you're going to leave behind, what you can walk away from. A number of you were asking for something to come in, and a part of why you wanted this is so you could release or let go of something else. And so I see both occurring. The 6 of Potions, the past again, sometimes nostalgia, just the past, the 4 of Potions. Okay, it might not be that you're leaving this entirely, but you might be branching out or creating some space or distance from this job or this person or this project or whatever it is, this situation. It's like, I don't live here anymore, but I'll come back and visit. For example, or I'm not working overtime anymore. This was always intended to be a part-time job. We're going back to that now that this has come in. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. Some of you are doing a bit of juggling here. There's definitely exchange happening this week. I feel there's a joyous vibe that you can tap into, that you can bring to the table, that you can connect with in others. Just making jolly, the sun energy, doing things that please us, having fun. As we exchange, as we work with money and resources. The King of Needles, very intelligent energy here. This could be talking about formal education, learning, colleges, going to school for something, taking some sort of continuing education courses, being trained for something, training somebody. Could be talking about strategies as well, especially connected to children, or fun, making things more pleasurable and more fun. The Hierophant's here. So the Hierophant can symbolize contracts as well as institutions. It can be Taurus if we're talking zodiac signs. This is like a template though for a number of you. This is a template. This is like an instruction manual. This is how you do something. It's the answers. Or it's the way that things have been done in the past. And now maybe you might be putting like fun spins on that, evolving traditions. As far as zodiac signs go, you have Leo, Taurus, you have Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra showing up as potential characters in your story to be mentioned with the reading. Let's go ahead and get some chimes and some leaves on the table for you. I feel like there's a couple times in the week where like your brain is very receptive, very active. There's like a lot of, you're really in the flow, channeling ideas or things, you know, are really clicking into place, making sense. There's a lot of illumination going on. It's not that it's not happening during other times. It's just like there's a flood for some of you a couple times during the week. It's like one idea after another, filling those pages. Or understandings, things being unveiled. It's like, oh, I never thought of it that way before, and what about this? No, I'm thinking about this differently. The rabbit, this could symbolize somebody born in year of the rabbit for some of you. The rabbit could come up in any way, shape, or form. There could be a movie you watch with a rabbit in it. We have the egg here too. So for some of you, there's some connection to springtime, maybe something you began during the spring. But there's also this rebirth energy of the fall that ties into this too. Very new beginning energy. We've got the pink broom. Yeah, you're lovingly releasing, sweeping away certain things this week. It's like, you don't belong here anymore. Go where you belong. It's not mean, malicious, cruel at all. This is a very self-loving act. This is very loving, very gentle. It needs to be done. best. Okay, so a number of you, you're going to get like a best possible outcome when it comes to an institution, whether this is legal matters, this is like a courthouse situation, whether it's to like a college, any institution that you're dealing with, a bank. Here we have some cash. We got some more cash. Some of you have multiple streams of income. You're giving out cash different ways, investing in different things. Some of you giving money to your children with this, or there's a Leo. There's some money here, Pisces. Different projects for some of you. There could be some sort of birthday or celebration where you receive money for it. Consider diversification this week. Yeah, the universe sees you juggling things, and it's like, consider diversification. You can handle a lot, and I think that some of you have fun, like challenging yourself. But there's also this message of like, let's move things around in the way that we need to, and balance things out in the way that we need to, and delegate where we need to, because we have new exciting things that are on the horizon that we want to be a part of and may need to weave in. It's like some holiday bonus energy we need to weave into our schedules, our life. Okay. Yeah, some of you are getting some money connected to cleansing, cleaning. It could be energetic clearing. It could be physical cleaning, like cleaning an office, cleaning a home. It could just be that when you clean away the cobwebs and you create that good feng shui, that what's been trying to get through to you, the money that has been on its way to you, can now like get to you. You've created space for it, and boom, here it is. It shows up. Here's a 5. Some of you might purchase something that's $5, gift $5, or receive $5 particular somewhere from something. Get a stack of hundreds. So this one, I'm not sure. This looks like a 20, piece of a 20 here. Okay, the fish is a symbol of prosperity as well. Some of you, there's something like in your childhood, it's like an account that was set up for you in your childhood, or some sort of seeds that were sown in your childhood that you could be benefiting from this week, or at least receiving news or information about with the King of Needles here. Anything else? Let's get the leaves. Okay. Yeah, there's a variety of little things. Okay. It could be little trades, little exchanges, sales, small increments of money coming in, brief encounters, it's coffee dates, these types of things. But there's a variety of little things this week, and the little things add up, and they're just as important as the grand, the large things. Definitely like a lot of diversity, a lot of variety showing up this week with your life, with your money situation, with your reading. There are different levels in which to see something and maybe to shape something here. So there's like this very logical King of Needles energy, King of Swords energy, very logical plans and strategy and directions and so forth, way of looking at things and like seeing them. And then there's this spiritual energy on the other side. It's more about the crown chakra. It's more about feelings and intuition and awareness and so on. So I feel like you have choices, you have options, and other people do as well. There's some sort of break here. Stick the break. But it feels like there's like somebody maybe stepping into somebody else's world a bit, so to speak, or comfort zone area. So like if somebody is very very book smart, very swords, heavy air energy, swords energy, very intellectual, they might be experiencing something or stepping into something a bit more spiritual or woo-woo or out there or artistic, creative, abstract, like these types of things, vice versa. Okay. There's something that seems out of place. It's like, what are we going to do about that? Do we just leave it, or do we need to change it? Something seems out of place. Okay. Some of you are going back to like something you learned in school, something that you read in a book, something you used to do, like a journal exercise, a manifestation technique, something in the past, some sort of tradition, something that you learned in childhood possibly, or earlier on. And I feel like, you know, if it's fun, you're activating something and doing this that's going to bring prosperity for you. And some of you, it's like you're really going to get in the flow with it. There's this energy of discontent at some point, and then there's like this, well, maybe we were ready to hatch from this egg. Maybe, you know, we're ready to move out of this energy of discontent and fill our cups. And maybe there's some steps to take. Well, let's go ahead and take them so we get to the yummy stuff. And there's this message with your reading about, like, again, appreciate the smaller things you can, by focusing on them and appreciating them, the good small things, you can help them expand and become more of your life, more of your world. So if you need to, like, really savor and soak in and enjoy those 15-minute breaks from work, is an example, you know. So I hope this helped you. You enjoyed your reading. I'm going to leave it here. Many blessings to you guys, and have a beautiful week. Bye-bye.